Hi Johnny, I'm just going to ring the Ngati Runanga to get access to go up Mt Hikurangi today on the 23rd of February 2017. It's Thursday, so we're going down the coast on Friday. Jamie, myself, Dion, PAIKEA, Waka and his wife Tika. We'll be going up East Cape Lighthouse to synchronise our clocks to 6 a.m. in the morning, and I'll make a little video of that, how that is done. So that's Sunday morning. Watch out for us. We're going to make history from Te Rerenga Wairua up in Cape Rerenga, north tip of New Zealand. That's Spirits Bay, Cook Islands, Aitutaki, connected to the East Cape, Cook Islands again, the PAIKEA, Waka, and our Tahitian Maui statue on Rapanui, East Island, to Mokanui on the Marangaro blocks, land blocks, next to the lighthouse at East Cape, North Island, New Zealand. So people, clock in your mobile phones at the top, put East Cape, New Zealand, Island, East Cape Island, New Zealand, and leave it. You'll see the time, the clock running. It'll be 9:08 a.m. now. It'll tick over all the time, and then under that you put Easter Island, and you'll see its clock ticking over as well. And the next one is Accra, Ghana, Phoenix Hotel on the beach. So Accra, Ghana, clock that in, and you'll see its clock moving. And then London, click London in, and its clock will be ticking. And then your country underneath that. Put your country, and your time will be clicking. So when you have those, all those clocks will be ticking over every minute until on the, you can have a test run before that. You just watch those clocks tick, and in the morning of any day, when it's 6 o'clock at East Cape, North Island, New Zealand, on our land blocks, that is the closest distance to the sun, and that time is going to be clocked on East Island will be midday, right on the dot, 12 noon, and Accra, Ghana will be 6 p.m. right on the dot. Those three times will synchronize at the same moment on dry land and the sun in those three parts of the round globe. Okay, so that's the triangle, and on the other bottom triangle it's midnight on East Island and 6 p.m. at East Cape and 6 a.m. in Accra, Ghana. It will also be the same time on that meridian to London at 6 a.m. at the same time at midnight on East Island. So it's a perfect square inside a complete circle, 360 degrees ball. A ball, that's the Earth spinning, right? It's spinning around the sun, with the south up here and the north down here. It's spinning that way with the sun down that way, shining straight onto the East Cape, shortest distance to this point here. Okay, you get that? Right, that's going to be history, and it'll show you where your clock is marked, and you put your camera, your video, onto that clock of your mobile and watch it. Watch it on the 26th of February 2017 at 6, or put your clock and your video running at least 5 minutes to 6 a.m. on East Cape Island, okay, at East Cape, North Island, New Zealand. So make sure your camera's going, full view of the mobile phone in your country, and watch those times turn over. So you'll see it come up to 5:59, and it'll hit 6 a.m. and you'll see these clocks line up, right? You'll have 6 a.m., 12 noon on East Island, 6 p.m. in Ghana, 6 p.m. in London, and your country, wherever it is on the globe, and then you mark the lines and you'll see it's a round ball. on the time zones. So this flat earth has no meaning. It's been duped by the white man again. They turned the world upside down to make north up here and south down here. No, it's the other way around. They've duped you there, and they're duping you with a flat earth, where you can't line those up like that. You can't line the triangle like that and expect the sun to hit it. It'll hit it all the time. See, it'll be light all the time on a flat earth. If they think the sun's here and a flat earth's going around like that, then the sun is going to be going all the time and dark underneath. That's dopey. That's dopey white man brain. This is a brown man, Tahitian, indigenous native story I'm telling you, the truth of God's earth law, and his hat on his head of the Moai statue in Dunedin, New Zealand. They put these Pākeas came here and they put the Moai statue down there with a hat on his head. That's the crown, the earth crown to God's earth. Okay? They put the Moai in London and took the crown off its head so that they put their metal crown on their queen and the king in the commercial times of 1650 to 1701. King William III, King of Orange County, and in Brussels. Right? He's a Dutch, and he owns the Vatican. Okay, that's that. And King William IV had his crown metal as well. You see, so in that time, Moai's dated in the British history as 300 AD here in New Zealand. It goes further back than that. It's going further past 3000 AD, before Christ, sorry, BC. So 300 is on the record here as dating all the history here at 1840, the Treaty of Waitangi off the planet, and Kupe, Chief Kupe from Tahiti was 850 AD. So then you go down to 300 AD is on their records as a bit further than Kupe, but Kupe came from the islands of Tahiti, and the Moai statue came from the islands of Tahiti in Rapa Nui to Mokonui on the East Cape, where I'm going to with Dion Paiko Waka and his wife Tika and Jamie Patrick, the Patrick of the 8-point star. There. So there's Patrick, that's Jamie there, right there, and me as the Moai, and Dion as the Cook Island, on the Cook Island side of PAIKEA, Waka, at Whangara. So he'll be going there to film all of this. He'll be making a video, a movie, under the Moai TV Network News Productions. So he'll be in charge of that department to make a full video film, documentary film at some stage. We're just going to do shorts of it. We only want to take the sun rising at East Cape, closest point, then the light getting to the first light in the world to Mt Hikurangi. We're going up there to the Popo, the memorials, Popo, Po Whenua, there, the spirit of PAIKEA, Cook Islands, straight to Rerenga Wairua, Po Whenua, there, with the tribes of Te Hikua Te Ika Marae, and that's our family marae connected to Awatere or Marangaro Marae at Te Araroa to Te Peto. There's a road track going through from Marangaro Marae, or its name changed to Awatere Marae, so its real name is Marangaro Marae for all the land blocks, the Marangaro land blocks on the other side of the Awatere River. Okay, the Awatere River is all that Marangaro land blocks. Okay, so that's taking into East Cape land blocks, the Marangaro land blocks, as being where the Moai history is to PAIKEA and to Tahiti, Rapanui, Mokonui, on our urupa above our chief's place, Te Hekua Karaka, or Chick Kraka, He's the taumata kaumatua of the Awatere Marae Native Grand Jury Court. Okay, I'll put Marangaro Native Grand Jury Court on the legal documents, because that's what its name was, with Mataru Wanoa. My great-grandfather married Irish Cosgrove, Rebecca Cosgrove. So that's the Irish part of the Ulster, North Island, New Zealand name, to Ulster in Belfast, down Patrick, 8-point stars. You see now the commerce of this flag with 8-point stars belong to us and our families, the Patricks, the Wanoa, and the rest of the Rogan and Cosgrove families. The Rogans being married into the Wanoas at Marangaro land blocks, and the land courts, married land courts, and the Rogans marrying the Manukau's in Helensville or Kaipara, as being the Rogans judges in the native courts that I'm doing the title for on this history, the right history to this country, not the iwi Maori. All that history is being fabricated, and we're turning it back to where it was, and Sunakora can sort that out. So Dion Paiko Waka is going to be responsible for the history of PAIKEA, Tainui, Arawa, and Kurahopo or Cook Island, and our Ngati Pro and Ngāpuhi histories with Ngati Whātua o Ngati Whātua Kaipara and the City of Auckland area, Orake, and also Kohimarama, where the native court was. That's the British title court with the Manukau Land Company, Scotland, Scottish titles all over this country, the world over, back to Te Waikato Wharehere Manukau, and Hongihika, chief of the Apodi tribes, and that marae up there, Te Hiku o Te Ika marae. Okay, I'm whangaro, I mean Rerenga Hawa. Okay, Te Hapua. Te Hapua, that's where I'm working at the moment on that native court. It has been open, it's open for business, and now the Awatere Marae is open for business. I'm just going to drop the documents to Chikaraka, and you heard him on the phone this morning, and also going to Sunakora to drop the papers and authenticate everything with my hat, and then they are able to use these documents. So you've got Matatua Waka in Opotiki, and Jim week or two I'll be going there to authenticate their marae with a presentation. So everywhere I do a presentation, then that marae will be authenticated through me handing over the authority myself, not anybody else. So that's how it's going to be. I have to reissue the documents in its correct form to the Te Hiku at the Ika marae again, so that's fine. I've sorted that out, but they're going ahead anyway. And then Te Araroa at the Marangaro Marae, native court, grand jury court, Chikaraka, he'll get us documents, and also Sunakora for Hiruharama Marae, Mt Hikurangi, Mt Hikurangi, will get the native court jurisdiction of Britain, and the pound note levy debtors instruments introduced into their marae. So that's how it's happening. So we've got one up north, we've got Kingi's Titi Marae, 2, so that's the first one. Titi Marae, Grand Jury Native Court, that's on by the Popos, not in Titi Marae, not in there, but in the tent beside the Popo, Whenua, title memorials. Okay, so that's number one. Number 2 is the Te Hiku at the Ika Marae, that's number 2. Number 3 will be Matatua Waka and Jim Wikotu's marae, and his executive, that's number 3. Number 4 will be Chikaraka at Te Araroa, Marangaro Marae, Native Graduate Court, and then that's number 4, and number 5 is Waiapu Marae, King's Bench Native Court with Tamati Reid and his kahuta marae there. So that's called Waiapu Marae, King's Bench Native Court. Okay, so that'll be in his kahuta for now because we're going to put the marae on the Haho A7B block. There'll be a big complex there. So those people who are watching that and where the Waka is, that Waka will be restored into its full glory right there. It's in its right place to be on that land, and it'll be sculptured with the help of the local people and the shareholders in that block. You will be running that block, and we will be there to help you to administer it and provide the funding. Okay, so no one's going to lose out. The Raros, I want to use that property there that for now, just as a batch, because we're going to clear the whole place and start putting fashionable buildings there that is going to be useful for you and provide everything for you. And starting with Tamati and his executive with me, the chairman of that committee, to administer the funds and the business side of things till you get going. Your families will be running that Haho 7B block, the Raros, so beware that I am not going to be there. I'll be in England running things from that end, sorting that country out. So you'll be on your own to run under the guidance of Tamati and myself remote with the mobile. So you'll be running remote, administering and picking up and learning everything. So Dion PAIKEA Walker will be there to help you and keep on the whakapapa side, because that's what he's doing with Tunakora, to put the Arawa and Ngapui there and all those other tribes together, and the Rua Waipu district and Portuguese Ki Waipu area will be put back in its right original form. Okay, so nobody will move until we say so, and not displaced. However, there are some blocks of land that I'm going to go on that I've told them, I've warned them, I was going to take them back, and that's the Lotton Point Motel. You'll get your money back and more than what you paid for it if you think so, but that's not my problem. The problem I have is with you, that property is on the gravesite of my ancestor, and so that's that. I need that removed from there and put back in its original state, and we'll be fashioning that land block. And number 400 Lawson Point Road, that'll be seized off you woods, because I've warned you about that a few years now, and also the 356 Lawson Point Road motel will be seized. Okay, you'll get your money back from your government, and the Maori government will be taking over before long with the jurisdiction of Admiralty that's behind this flag. Okay, that's it. That's how it works right through the whole world. I warned you people, but you wouldn't listen. When you don't listen and ignore me, the surrogate king, that's in England and America and here, Canada and Australia, then you've got a problem. You're going to sort it out with Bill English and John Key. I'm going to pull John Key into the court, and he's going to lose everything. Everybody that stepped in the king's way is going to lose everything. Back to the mobile phone and everybody joining it. Okay, that's where all that lot goes, right through the world. This is the St. Patrick's Order, Church Order of the King William III, jurisdiction of Admiralty, Court Martial Law seizes all your properties. Regardless, that's how it works. It works in reverse on what you have alienated and corrupted. Okay, John Key, you have corrupted the King's Bench Court Law, native. Okay, that's all. So I'm going to ring the Ngati Pro Runanga to get access up to the top of the hill. If they can take us up, give us a bit of a discount, will be much appreciated. Right, number 6 8 6 4 9 4. Here goes. See who answers. Listen up. Oh, shucks. That didn't work. Okay, we'll start again. The thing has gone off the track. 0 6 8 6 4 9 4. Try that. Lots of things to do. We got through now. Yes, hi. Look, it's John Wano in Auckland here.
Yeah.
Look, I'm coming through to go up Mt Hikurangi. We're doing a documentary of the PAIKEA whakapapa there, and I have the man that does everything, and we'll be going to East Cape Lighthouse first, and we're going to go and film there, and make a documentary from there on my land blocks there. I'm doing the Moai history of East Island to Cook Islands, Aitutaki, with the people that are with me from there, and also Dion Paiko Walker. So he's a musician guy that's working with me now on the history and parking his music up. The brother loved music up and coming with this journey. So we want to go up Mount Hikurangi without walking too much because I'm very old now. Not that old, but not too bad to go up the hill. And so, what would you do for me? We're going to be doing this for the Ngati Pro anyway, and drawing the old history. And so, how are we going to get up there to film?
Okay, when
Sunday. Sunday.
Sunday.
We want to go up Sunday or Monday.
Oh.
Sunday.
Yeah, because everybody, well, the ones concerned with, taking up four-wheel drives up,
Mm-hmm.
they're away at the moment at Kapahaka.
Oh. They're in Hastings, that is.
Yeah.
That's where my mate's gone down there. Yeah. Okay. So, well, how could I get up with Gilbert Walker? He's in the recycling plant there. He can take us up in some vehicle or something. We only got the time to do it now because I'm doing all the stuff on Te Tii Marae, hooking up all these native things.
Yeah. Okay. Right. I'll have to.
That's the only time I can do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Transfer you to my manager.
Okay.
The manager who's concerned with the tourism
Yeah.
side, the economic side. Her name is Leanne Morris.
Leanne Morris.
Yeah, can I give you a cell number in case it cuts off when I transfer you?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, it's 021
021
871
871
829.
829.
And her name is Leanne.
And what is she? What is she? What job?
She's one of our managers.
Our manager.
But she's taken over the tourism side, the Hikurangi Mountain side.
Yeah.
Of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Leanne, and I'll give you another telephone number.
Okay.
His name is Monty Manuel.
Monty Manuel.
Yeah, in case you don't get a hold of Leanne.
Okay.
And that number is 021
021
864
864
137.
137.
Okay, and I'll try. Yeah, that's Monty. That's her husband.
What's your name?
Lena.
Lena.
Lena Little.
Oh, okay. And my name is John Wanoa because I do a lot of history on these sort of things. So what sort of discount would I get for being a kaumātua the gold card fella.
Yes, I haven't got that. You'll have to ask the Leah.
So she'll handle anything that's concerned with going up there, eh?
Yeah, with going up there.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Okay, so I'll transfer you to her
Thank you.
cell number now.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, 1 moment please. This is Leanne. I'm not available at the moment. Please leave your name and a short message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Just leave a message after the tone, then hang up or press the hash key.
Hi Leanne, it's John Whenua in Auckland here speaking. I talking to Lena and she's given me your number. I want to go up Mt Hikurangi with 5 of us. I've got a film crew that want to do a documentary on the PAIKEA history. I do the history of Moai statue on East Island and also the Cook Islands history as well, and operating from Te Rerenga Wairua, the marae up there, Te Hikurangi marae, with the tribes there, back to Te marae and the chiefs there. They've all gone for what I do in native title areas of history. And so I was wondering, as a senior person here, how am I going to get up the hill with these film people that are documenting it at the same time. Please, my number is 020-4085-1042, or my email, moai, M-O-A-I, energy, E-N-E-R-G-Y, @gmail.com. And I want to go up on Sunday morning, or Sunday during the day, after midday, and if we can possibly to stay up the top of the hill for the morning to the sun rising. That's the only time I can do it, and if nobody can get us up there, then I can get Gilbert Walker to give us a ride up, or someone with a four-wheel drive. Okay, so I'll just give Monty a ring and see if he can help me, if he can't. Thank you very much, John Whenua. Okay, bye for now. I'll just give, I'm eager to get up the hill now because my crew will be wanting to do the same. Oh, 121 864 137. Monty manual. Oh, he should do it for us. The manuals.
Number, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you. Bye. Just leave a message after the tone,
Monty.
then hang up or press the hash key.
Hi Monty, it's John Whenua here in Auckland. Look, I want to go up Mt Hikurangi if I can. I've got my film crew. We're doing the PAIKEA history, and I have a man called Dion Waka, and he puts all the history together for all the tribes except Ngati Porou is the last one. So I'm working in with the tribes up in Te marae and the chiefs there, and the chiefs right through Te Tai Tokoro. And Te Rerenga Wairua, we set ourselves up there on that marae in the Waka there, Te Kurahopa Waka, and we're operating from the Te Hiku or Te Ika marae there with Bundy Waitai and Herewini Karaka. And so now I'm with Chick Karaka on the Awatere marae to put this history together at Te Pito, to Easter Island. So I've got all that history to put together, and we're going up the lighthouse to film the sun coming up on Saturday night for Sunday morning, and then we hope to get up Hikurangi Hill for the night and to see the sun coming there. That's the only time I can do this because we're flat out without things. So please give me a call, Monty, and I'm going to see what's his name, Reed, Tamati Reed and Rangitukia, and hook up with him again. I've got some projects going with him as well. So that's my number, 02040851042. Thank you, Monty. Bye. So that's Monty, Manuel. So he should take us up somehow. So it's for them anyway, for Ngati Pro. But we got the right man to do all the haka and everything, the music, the Cook Island music on their ukuleles, him and his Cook Island wife, Tika. She'll entertain them, and the whale rider and all that rest of things, and fit into Whangara, because we want to go there and film as well. So we're going to do a short line documentary, and he's going to make a full-blown film or documentary like the whale rider. He's going to make a film like that. So he's in charge of the Moai TV broadcasting news and productions, video and filming productions for us. Okay, we're operating our business from Rerenga Wairua up that end, and we want to carry on running our business from Aotere Marae and also from the Waiapu Marae with Tamati Reed on that end. We've done this over a few years, and we want to complete its history with the right man for the job, Dion Paiko Waka, and he'll meet Gilbert Walker on the East Cape blocks. He's more of a caretaker there. He works in Ruatoria, so we'll meet him as well, and part of the family. We seem to be walkers everywhere. Waka and Maka. So those are on our land blocks there. So we're putting things together now, at last, full circle, to come back home. Okay, thank you very much, people. I'm just waiting for the call back from Te Runanga or Ngati Pro to get access to go up the Mt Hikurangi and to get a snapshot of the sun rising there as well as the East Cape Lighthouse. So we're getting the sun rising in the two places, and Dion or D-Harp and his D-Harp string band, Cook Islands Music, will do his cultural performance at those both places, the same as what he's done at Te Rerenga Wairua up in the Spirits Bay or in Te Hapua, Parenga Harbour, and with those married people there, the Cook Island people there, Kurahopo people, and now we're just joined up with the PAIKEA, Waka, and also the Horota Waka on the East Cape for our history in its right original form before it got changed. Okay, so that's what we're doing. We're going to make this history to Britain and this flag and this 8-point star of St. Patrick's Church Order. So Jamie will be there, Jamie Patrick will be there with us, and she's on the pound note, and she's also on the documents as being that part of the history of the St. Patrick's Church Order and King William III, King of Orange in Brussels, and being Dutch, this country here is Zeeland, Zeeland. Zeeland is Dutch, and that's where this title, this British title, comes from, to the Cook Islands. And this contract, it's a contract, a private commercial contract between two people, the King, William III, King William IV, St. Patrick's Church Order as one British partner to the married chiefs, and at this stage we've only got Kingi Taurua as the chief of this documents, okay, of the commercial contract documents as commercial landowners of every square inch of land in New Zealand. So no matter what anybody says, as Bundy Waitai has put his 300 nautical mile title right around New Zealand, and that's fine from the marae there, but Maui has Maui Crown is an entity of its own, has put a title over New Zealand with the Manukau Land Company, Scotland Real Estate Company's title right over the country as well. So one is native and one is British, right? Bundy has a native title and the other one, the King William, has a British commercial value title. That's the one with the money, and the 8-point star is the King's rent chief to pick up the revenue, is the borough councils, is that, and all the central local governments in the districts picks up all its revenue for the King's occupation land titles. That's all they are, occupation land title, bits of paper over the land and its resources. Okay, so now I'm just making that notice to you that this flag is a commercial operation business flag of Admiralty jurisdiction over the King's conquered lands. Okay, King's conquered lands with occupation paper titles of certificates of values worth inside this flag. Okay, the rest is it's just to put the history together. I want to keep that focus on that. We're just packing up to go with our crew, film crew, and string band, ukulele and guitar string band down to Matatua, Opiriki, and then down to East Cape, Aotere Marae, and down to Rangitukia on the Waipu Marae, and also to Hiruharama Marae with Sunakora, that's the Hikurangi Maunga or mountain as the title, and the Tipito as the Tahitian title on the Marangaro Haha blocks, and so Jim Weekotu will be in charge of that lot as the landowner, the commercial landowner of that block, as same as me. So we are now commercial landowners, not beneficiaries of the state of New Zealand, but the actual landlords and landowners under this law and our Tikanga Maui Crown Native Law, LORE. Okay, so that's how that works, and so I'm just waiting for a call so that I can tell my crew we're going up the mountain and save our little legs a bit of a walk the rest of the way. So there's another hour's walk from the camping place. We can camp in there overnight. I just want to get a cost of that. Shouldn't be costing us anything because we're the historians, really, of that Kaikea story, and there's popos and everything. That Dion is very good at Maori. He's very good at addressing Maori protocol, and he'll put that into perspective with Sunakora or Sunakilla Nicholas from the Cook Islands, and she will teach him a bit more on that he already knows, but he just wants to put things in perspective as far as the history goes with Sunakora, the Knowledge House. She's been to Harvard, and she was responsible for the Maori policies of the Labour government back in 1986 Constitution change from 1852 UK British Constitution. She wasn't responsible for changing. She can now rechange it back into its original state form, 1852, or otherwise any other system that suits a Maori government to run this country. And I'm very confident with her management of government issues. I've got everything what she's got here. I have the full confederation from Mohi Manukau and his Manukau land titles that cannot be superseded but the British titles, okay, the Scottish titles right through the world. So our native title here in this country was used as a blueprint for all the other native countries in the world to conquer them and also to put our native titles on them, and including Australia using the Te Ture Whenua 1993 Act. That comes under the 1835 and 1840 Treaty of Waitangi documents of title at memorial at the Te Marae by the marae itself. We are not using that marae to make our documents legal. We are using the tent for now at the Po Whenua, the Po memorials, the carved wood poles in the paddock are the chiefs' memorials, and the same with Mt Hikurangi. We're going up to the chiefs up there to raise our flag beside them, and the Kotahitanga flag of Tamete Maro that we are going to reinstate beside this flag at Te Marae by the Popos there. Okay, so the authority of this country is on Te Marae at the Popo, not the Treaty House, the Te Marae House, where the obelisk 1840 is. That's the debtors levy department. That side of the north side of the Popo is out of bounds. That's Maori, Iwi, New Zealand, New South Wales government on that side of the Popo, and on this side of the Popo it's the British Hapua Native Grand Jury Court, highest court in the world, right here, to click the levy debt off that other side of the Popo from those lot. Okay, you got that? So we're going down to Mātiparo, to the Popo, and we do that the same way. The Crown, New Zealand, Queen Elizabeth is gone, but they're still using her as corrupted as hell on that side as levy debtor, and on this side of the Popo to Te Pito is British Tahitian Native Grand Jury Court on the Marangaro land blocks and the Marangaro marae. We're putting the Marangaro marae separate to the Aotere marae. We're going to make a clean cut break marae at Te Pito, up the hill, in a safe, strong place. The marae will be right there, looking at the sun rising, straight there. Okay, right at Te Pito, it's at the bottom, the little stream, Te Pito, between Rangitukia and East Cape, the C12, next D4 block, Marangaro D4 block. It's there. Haha block, we're seizing that block off them because we've gone native grand jury court in the Aotere marae for starters, and we've gone grand jury court in the Rangitukia Waiapu marae. We're calling Waiapu marae. At this stage it's going to go on the Haho 7B block where the Waka is. That Waka will be fully restored and it will be made to float properly. It will be on the water there. We're going to fashion that up, and that's where the British military Air Force base will be there, right there, to protect the whole Pacific Islands, and plenty of work for our people. Okay, you get that? We're creating employment on a grand scale right through the world, right through the world, and the iwi can stay there and we'll run our business here. We've got to prove it first. We're going to prove that we can match them and their brains. We're going to set up the Moai Crown Federal State Commonwealth Government of the world right there at the Haho 7B block for now, until we get the marae up the top of Haha on the top, overlooking Te Pito to Te Pito East Island. That's why we're joining those two together, and Accra, the Kingdom of Ghana in Africa, as the DNA of me is exactly the same as the DNA on Easter Island, Santo Hikurangi. Okay, that chief there, and me, and the other chief at Accra, Ghana. Okay, the African, the New Zealand native origin, and the Tahitian Moai native. Okay, not Chile, the Moai native. Okay, and I'm the Moai native Huataha at East Cape, and the native Maui sitting in Accra, Ghana. I'll find them. I will find them when I go there. Okay, so that's us for now. Just thought they might ring me and I would catch them on this video, but we'll leave it there. So thank you. We'll see you later. Bye for now. Today, oh, it's 9:51 a.m. today on Thursday, the 23rd of February 2017. The time is going past very fast, and I've got to pack up ready to go. A few things to do here. Thank you. Bye.